It started with a crayon drawing pressed into my hand by little Liam, his face unusually solemn for a 3-year-old. I run a daycare in the city, and the kids' artwork usually leans towards scribbles and stick figures, except now, they'd begun sketching the same place, a sprawling, windowless quarter lined with black doors. At first, I chalked it up to shared imagination, maybe a cartoon they all watched. But then, I recognized something I'd only seen in my own nightmares, the warped clock above the central door, frozen at 3:17, its hands bent backward. The images became more detailed each day. Sarah's picture showed tiny, faceless figures peeking from behind the doors, their arms too long, their fingers stretching toward the quarter's flickering lights. When I asked her about it, she whispered, "The quiet people live there. They don't like to be seen." My hands shook as I tacked the drawings to the corkboard, my heart hammering with the memory of the same quarter that haunted my sleep since childhood. I'd never told anyone about those dreams, the endless hallway, the sense of being watched, the clocks ticking echoing in my ears. One afternoon, I found the kids sitting in a silent circle, eyes unfocused, each clutching a black crayon. The air felt thick, electric, and before I could intervene, they began to draw in unison, their lines overlapping into a single, massive image, the quarter's end, a door slightly ajar, darkness spilling out. Written above in jagged, childish scrawl were the words, "Let us in." As I stared, the room's shadows seemed to ripple, and a cold draft curled around my ankles. That night, I dreamed I stood before the same door, its darkness pulsing with a strange, magnetic pull. But this time, I wasn't alone. The children stood beside me, eyes wide and empty, their voices rising in perfect unison. "We remember now. You brought us here." I woke to find the final drawing pinned above my bed, black crayon smudges staining my hands, and a new, deeper fear nesting in my chest, because the quarter was no longer just in my dreams,